Jake Paul, aka the Problem Child, is arguably the greatest YouTube boxer of all time, and also one of the most hated content creators on this planet. From Vine at 16, Disney, to selling out arenas and fighting names like Nate Diaz and Mike Tyson, Jake's transformed from a viral clown all the way to an 11-1 pro boxer with a worldwide fan base that loves to hate him. But here's the thing, underneath the trash talk is one of the hardest working, smartest marketers in combat sports today. I'm Daniel Cuttle, a YouTuber and a fighter, and whether you love Jake or hate him, you can't deny the legacy he's building. So today, I'm going to train, eat and live exactly like Jake Paul for 24 hours to see what I can learn and how hard his daily routine truly is. And if for some reason I fail, I'll have to use his song, It's Everyday Bro, as the walkout song to my next fight. Oh my days, that is way too embarrassing, so let's just get into it. Jake's day kicks off at 10 AM with a freezing cold ice bath. Now, I don't exactly have my own personal ice bath lying around, so instead, I'm jumping into the next best thing, a freezing cold shower. After this, it's straight into meditation and grounding. Jake does this every morning for his focus and mental clarity. Right before having a delicious healthy breakfast cooked by his chef. Smashed avocado, some tomatoes and then some salmon on the top. And also over here we got some yogurt, oats and some various fruit. Let's give this a go. That breakfast was absolutely delicious and it's gonna help fuel me for the massive day ahead. Now, you might not be a Jake Pauler, however, you can't deny his relentless work ethic in all endeavours he's been in. From Disney to YouTuber, entrepreneur and rapper. And of course, with that money, he splashed out on some sexy sports cars. I don't exactly have one yet, so I called up my only mate with a sports car. This is the Burtmobile. Listening to It's Everyday Bro, we made our way to our very first session of the day, strength training.
What is this? Jake Paul's got some questionable...
No, I feel it in my abs a bit. So the goal of Jake's strength training isn't just to get stronger, it's to become more explosive. Boxing's all about sudden bursts of power, especially at the heavier weights Jake fights at. This type of training has helped him develop that knockout power we've seen in the ring. The exercises he does are pretty simple, but if you perform them at the right intensity, they're brutally effective. Now, me and Tyler got a bit carried away here and ended up doing some extra sparring and pads. But what I actually admire about Jake is he's a multi-millionaire, he's extremely famous, and he doesn't need to dedicate his life to boxing at all. He could just enjoy his flowers, but instead, he's chosen to go all in on the sport of boxing. And with his resources, he's built an insane team around him. From working with Shane Mosley, a former world champion, to having Larry Wade, a world-class track and field athlete, helping him with his strength and speed training. This, along with a lot of hard work, has taken Jake from a YouTuber to a legit world-class boxer. Time to go home and get some scram. Are you excited for the champion stack?
Yes, very.
Come on. Now after this session, me and Tyler were starving. So the next meal is what Jake's chef calls the champion stack. Pretty much it's some potatoes with eggs on the top, and then also some fruit and honey on the side. Whilst we were devouring our champion stack, we got rudely interrupted. Oh my days, they're actually shagging. What the hell? Yo! What the hell? They're fully shagging. I've never seen flies shag in my life. Now what's coming next is a huge part of Jake's recovery. Here we are, a sunbed. Let me explain, Jake Paul around this time, he has like red light therapy beds, he has these chambers. I don't have any of that, but what I do have, and I've never tried, is a sunbed. So let's go and lose our sunbed virginity. It's not cheap, so you better drop a like and subscribe on YouTube. So yeah, along with the best coaches in the game, Jake also heavily invests in his recovery using red light beds, designed to speed up muscle recovery, reduce inflammation, and also improve sleep quality. While hyperbaric chambers flood your body with oxygen, helping injuries heal faster, boosting energy levels, and improving endurance. Hold on. Oh shit.
Ah!
This is well bright. What the hell? in the house tonight.
We hope that you are pleased with the results of your training session and look forward to welcoming you again next time.
Yeah. After the sunbed recovery, it was time for Jake's second to last session of the day, and this was run by Larry Wade. A track workout consisting of 800 metre, 2 400 metre and 2 200 metres with a 1 minute break before doing it all again. Boxers need supreme conditioning to last up to 12 rounds, and running and sprinting is essential for boxers' cardio. After this track workout, me and Tyler were absolutely finished, but I still had one more final push.
On to our last session. I am excited to get this over and done with because I'm starving.
You're probably wondering how I improved my boxing so quick over the years. And a game changer that has helped me a lot is the Shadow Boxing app. This app is completely free unless you want the insane premium edition. Pretty much, it calls out combos and exercises and you punch. I'm surprised how much of a good workout this actually gives you. Anyone can box. However, this app keeps you accountable and makes sure you're pushing your limits. If you've been boxing for 10 years or for a day, this app is suitable to anyone. If you've never boxed before, the app will teach you the basics with tutorial videos and beginner programs. And for the advanced boxers, there's full boxing programs, footwork drills, defense training, and harder combos. So, boys and girls, make sure you download this app and use the code Daniel for your first month free off an annual premium subscription. Make sure to check out the link in the description. Right, without further ado, let's get into our last session of the day. You can already see my shadow boxing is pretty sick. This is my first time back at boxing in ages, as I've been travelling Asia doing Muay Thai, MMA, etc. So it was great to be back and meet the boys. As you can see, they're a bunch of class lads. This session was circuit training, which is my boxing coach Jack's favourite training technique, and I'm not gonna lie, this really helped me become a solid boxer and build those gas tanks. We did multiple sets of shadow boxing, bag work and pads, with a little break before repeating again. Next up was sparring. I've started wearing a head guard now. As much as I hate them, I want to minimise CTE, and Jake's backbone of his fight prep is sparring, and he often brings in pros to mimic his opponents. This helps him with his fights significantly, and when you have so much money, you have the power to invest in moves like this, which helps increase your chances of success. My coach Jack loves to finish off the boxing session with a cherry on the top, and today was burpees. 1, 2, 3, but every time the number increased, you had to do that whole amount. So yeah, this was an extremely brutal finisher, and we had to do the same again, but with jumping squats. And just like that, the day was over. As much as Jake is hated on the net, I just want to say he's one of the GOATs and is an incredible, inspiring influencer and boxer. But as much as Jake Paul's training was tough, nothing compares to when I stepped into Andrew Tate's gym and faced his actual coach, Amir.